Hello, Dawn, and welcome to Introbus Swansea and West Wales Studios. How are you?
Bernie. Hi, Bernie. Lovely to see you. I'm really good, and lovely to see you and your very nice corporate background there.
Oh,
well
yes,
done.
yes, we do try. So, viewers, I'd just like you to join me in welcoming Dawn Lyle, who is the founder and creator of ICreate and also of 4TheRegion. Now, 4TheRegion is just where I get excited because Dawn and I have a lot of work that we do together with 4TheRegion. But Dawn, I am not going to steal your thunder. This is your time. Tell us about you, Dawn.
Oh, well, there's a big question.
I know.
Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, 4TheRegion is people have heard me talk about this before. It's mine and Zoe's mission in life. It's our sense of purpose. It's what drives us forward every day. And it is what it says on the tin. We are for the region. So that means we just believe passionately in this wonderful place that we live. And our region stretches from Neath to Talbot through Swansea, Carmarthenshire, all the way to Pembrokeshire in West Wales. And what a fantastic place that we live. And we're just so sort of hopeful and optimistic for the future of our region, and for particularly like when you think about our kids when they're older, what are the opportunities for them here on their doorstep, and how can we help to build that flourishing future by working together? So me and Zoe, we're really focused on trying to get people and businesses and organizations across the region collaborating, because Bernie, it's all about collaboration. And everywhere you go, you find that people are working in their own little bubble and they're doing really great things. There's some amazing stuff. And we're just popping all the bubbles and trying to get everybody to work together.
Enough of silo working.
That's right.
Now is the time for collaboration. And so with that in mind, Dawn, tell me now, how have things pivoted, that word that everybody uses, in the pandemic? Because I know you were doing a lot of stuff before that, but then the pandemic struck. How did it affect your community?
Well, first of all, the impact was really massive and really disappointing, because we were just about to launch our city centre conference. If it had been just 2 weeks later, we could have had our fantastic city centre conference in Swansea, which was going to attract over 1,000 people, and you were going to be one of our speakers. It was going to be a brilliant day. So we'll just mothball all of that probably till next year now. And
then tell us what you did. You did something, didn't you?
Oh, well, we've tried to keep the conversation going. Thank you, Bernie. We have been having Zoom calls, and we've got more of those coming up. We're holding roundtable conversations instead, under the theme of Build Back Better. So you may have seen this. It's a trending hashtag around how do we come out of this pandemic experience and build back more strongly. Because I think one of the things that's really interesting to me is that when there was the last financial downturn in 2008, what happened was that all the issues around climate emergency, around equality, all those really good progressive issues were just put on the back burner while the world's banks and governments worked together to try and save the economy. And it set us back a decade in environmental work and progressive policies, and we don't want to see that happen again. All 4 local authorities in South West Wales have declared a climate emergency. We know it's real, and now gives us this amazing opportunity, I think, because we've all been so disrupted, and disruption is a great time for innovation and change and reinvention. And so I think it's now that we've got to be having conversations and making sure those real priorities for well-being in our region, for now and for future generations, don't get put on the back burner, that they're still top of mind. So we've been talking to businesses like John Collins and Partners, JCP, and Bevan and Buckland and the DVLA, talking about, are people's commute to work going to change? Can we take more cars off the road? All those sorts of things. That now is the time to start making those changes. But also, there's so many things. We work across, we try and be like a whole system organisation. So everything from what we're doing with our waste to how we're trading with each other and getting the public sector organisations to buy local and spend their money with regional businesses. So procurement is a massive problem. So it's all these things, travel and transport, working with Transport for Wales on joining up all the organisations responsible for tourism, travel, all the different people that have got such great work and projects and initiatives. We're just trying to join the dots. It's really exciting. So Build Back Better is our...
I love that. I love that.
That's
Not
our
bounce
kind of call
back.
to action.
Build back better.
Build Back Better. And so we're just launching a podcast and a series of YouTube videos, and we're going for it. We're just trying to get the conversations out there, roundtable conversations with really interesting people, and so people can just tune in and be part of that regional conversation.
So how can people get involved with that? Because I can just hear people saying, how do I get involved? There are so many things that you listed that will just resonate with different people, Dawn. So tell us, how can we get involved?
Well, exactly what you've said. What we're doing is relevant to everybody. So my main advice for people is to make sure you're joined up to us so that we can make sure you're part of the conversations for whatever's interesting to you and whatever area your business is in. There's lots of ways to do that. You can obviously just subscribe to our monthly email newsletter, which gives a good roundup of everything we're doing. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Build Back Better, or the podcast, which should be on like Spotify and iTunes and all those platforms. And the main thing is just reach out to us. So Dawn at 4TheRegion.com, Zoe at 4TheRegion.com. Just tell us what you're up to, because we'll share your news with our network and we'll connect you into conversations. We just love to hear about interesting businesses, projects, community initiatives, all of those things. We want to know about it, and then we can make the connections for you. We can make introductions and link you in, and that's what's important.
So you've been using actually a couple of words just now, connections, links, and so on. So that makes me think about another project I know you're involved in, which you haven't really particularly mentioned, which is to do with the rail, the community rail. Is there something can you talk about that?
Yeah, that's really exciting. So working with Transport for Wales, we've become the hosts. 4TheRegion is now the host of the new Community Rail Partnership for South West Wales. And I think that people switch off when they hear the word railway and they don't think it's relevant to them. But the new Community Rail Partnership that we're trying to lead now is not just about trains. It's about connectivity. And it's about all of us thinking regionally, so where we could travel to, who we could do business with, and can we leave the car at home? You know, can we embrace active travel, sustainable travel? So again, it's all about making sure everyone's working in partnership on that.
Yes, and regeneration as well, isn't it? You know, because at the end of the day, you know, if people are visiting these towns that were not visited before as often as they would like, then they're going to spend more money in these towns. To the money's going to be spent there, and it will be a chance to actually regenerate these little towns, all these fantastic places down in Pembrokeshire. Isn't it? So I think it's incredible.
All of us should make sure we're spending our money in our region. And when we're out of lockdown and we can travel again, let's just support all the regional businesses.
Exactly. Dawn, thank you so much. I know it's a challenge to keep you in 10 minutes, but we've got to get you on Instagram. You and I could talk forever. It's not just you. We and I could talk because we have such a commonality of vision and purpose. You know, that we just you know, bounce off each other. There's so much, you know, so much to do and learn. So guys, thank you so much, Dawn. Thank you so much. And guys, please do like, share, and spread the good news for 4TheRegion. Thank you very much, Dawn.
Thank you, Bernie. Thanks.